Всем привет, с вами Спектр Эрик, и мы продолжаем проходить
N
Xenoblade
and M,
Chronicles 3. N,
another version of
M,
us.
другие версии нас.
What are we really?
Что мы на
Why do
самом
we
деле?
exist in the first place?
Почему мы существуем?
The answers are within me, together with her hopes and dreams.
Ответы вместе со мной,
I will
вместе с
give them a
ее
voice.
мечтами. Я дам
I
им,
will make him
ну,
hear our truth.
я дам им услышать нашу правду. Ну давай, королева, я так долго тебя ждал. Порадуй меня. Расскажи мне, где Рекс и Пайра, пожалуйста. Я очень этого жду от тебя, не. О, Мелия. Ну, вот он и процесс слияния.
300 days remain to the intersection.
300
It
дней
seems
до
we might make it.
слияния.
Yes. It took every bit of our combined intellects, but we built it.
To prepare for the time our two worlds collide.
В общем, подготовиться,
All that we
когда
are
два
is
мира
contained
соединятся.
Memories and our souls.
We will all be gone, and then reborn.
Мы обе
Will it be a
пропадем,
new beginning,
потом
or our
переродимся.
demise? No one can tell us that.
Time will run its due course and show us the true meaning of our deed. In the distant past,
В
what was
далеком
once
прошлом
a single world was
был один
cleft in
единый
twain.
мир,
Plus
разделившийся на два.
minus, on the surface they were identical. These two worlds of opposing nature knew nothing of each other as
Два
they
мира не
wended
знали
their
ни о
way
чем друг о
towards their own
друге.
respective futures. However, the worlds yearned for each other. Against the solitude of existence, they strove to reunite. Though it would spell certain destruction, should the two worlds intersect, they would cancel each other out and cease to be,
Ворота Перегота.
leaving only light. Light, a shining beacon in the darkness, the last common language left to us. Though we inhabited separate worlds, the medium of light allowed us to communicate for the very first time. And so we sought for a way to prevent total oblivion. We pooled our knowledge and through time gave birth to a single point of hope. Origin. An arc containing all the world's data, recorded in words of light, carrying hope into the future. Origin was a system we constructed to reboot the world's states. And then, time was upon us.
Они не
The
просто
reboot
слились, они
process failed
столкнулись.
to initiate.
Процесс ребута
Instead, in that
не
instant,
удался.
the worlds became still by the will of Mobius.
So it's their fault.
And
Ну
at
все,
the
что
heart of it
виной
was their
всему был
ringleader,
Мебиус
Z.
и их
You could
лидер
say
Z.
Z embodies this frozen world.
But what does that achieve? Freezing
В
everything.
чем смысл заморозить все?
Not a thing. He didn't need to do anything after that.
Ему ничего не пришлось бы
Only
делать,
to keep everything in its place in stasis
только держать
and
все
create an eternity to
стазисе.
abide within. As was their wish.
He made our lives their sustenance.
Precisely so. In order to gain control of Origin, Zed captured the Kavesi Queen.
Он поймал
To what
королеву
end?
Кевеси,
To access the memories in Origin.
чтобы
To bend
получить
them to his
воспоминания об
He needed a
истоках
key held only by its
воспоминания.
creators. A key.
Ему нужен был
A
ключ,
heart might be more fitting.
сердце.
Zed used the key held by the Queen of Keves and seized Origin in its entirety. Controlling Origin means controlling the world.
Контролируя истоки, он
And
контролировал
having
мир.
shackled it, he can bend it to his will. Life and death are his playthings.
Life and death.
No one, not even M, knew the origins of this world.
Никто, даже М, не знали
So
о
I
природе
guess
этого мира.
you have another key.
Но у тебя есть другой ключ.
Yes, it's in my possession. With its help, I was able to create
Я могу создать
the Ouroboros stones.
камни Уробороса.
Though most of the power is with Zed, I have been able to resist him to a small extent.
It's a cogwheel?
One of the gears from Origin. Through a process of catalysis between the Origin substrate and the core in my chest, I can generate the stones.
And thanks to that, we became Ouroboros.
Благодаря этому мы стали Уроборос.
Yes, but
Да,
not
но не
completely.
полностью.
Huh?
Remember, have you not succumbed to Mobius's power before? As I've said before, Zed commands the world's very fabric. Unfortunately, my own powers are sorely limited. And yet, you too can break Zed's fetters, as you've shown, smashing through the rules he established. With your Ouroboros powers and the Sword of the End, both.
The sword of the end.
Меч конца.
The sword you hold. It is a byproduct of resonance between the Kavesi Queen's
Он
heart and Origin.
появился в результате
Does that
резонанса между сердцем
it's like
королевы
an
Кевеси
Ouroboros
и истоками.
The Ouroboros stones and the sword, they're mere gimmicks. The crux of them lies with you. You see, there are keys inside of you too.
Inside of us.
Keys?
Finally, my efforts were rewarded. I'm glad to meet with all of you who embody hope.
Majesty, what is it that we must do?
Right. Infiltrate Origin, then free it and the Kavesi
Надо
Queen.
проникнуть в истоки, спасти
From the hands of
королеву
Mobius once and for all.
If we do free
и
it,
победить
will we
Зета.
get to change the world? It's so cruel and senseless. Can we undo that? Your Majesty,
If you desire to have a future before you,
Если вы желаете получить будущего, достичь,
I need to know.
мне нужно знать.
Zed and Mobius.
Зет и Мебиус
Must they be our enemy?
не должны быть нашими врагами.
now that is something for you to
Это
decide.
то, что ты должен
After
решить.
confronting them and discerning for yourselves what they truly are.
All right.
Come this way.
we've made some new friends.
Чумадан.
What are you hiding, little guy? That's red.
Хочу посмотреть. Во, у нее ж вот это новое оружие, которое мы так еще ни разу не использовали. Надо будет заценить.
Behold. There are the nadir of the vortex, sleep's origin.
In the sea?
В море спит Истока.
Deep beneath the sea where none may tread,
Глубоко,
Zed spins his
глубоко
world-spanning
под
web.
водой.
So you're saying the Queen of Kevis, she's there as well?
Королева Кевиса где-то там.
Well, snuff me. I want to save the queen as much as the next guy. But how are we supposed to even get there?
Как мы туда
Can't even get
доберемся?
near without being ripped apart.
Yeah, but if anyone were to know the trick, it's Queen Nia. Seeing as, you know, she's the mastermind behind the whole origin shebang, yeah?
Right. Actually, I kinda don't.
Я не знаю.
But you're the queen! How do you not know that?
This is shocking.
Absolute nonsense. I simply cannot believe this.
I don't know how to respond.
Я не знаю, как ответить.
Come on, you lot. Rein it in now.
Huh? Hang on.
Hmm?
Mio, don't you get to use those Mobius powers?
Well,
Then it should be a snap, right? Pew! We're there! Those clowns were doing it all the time!
actually,
Go on.
I can't use them right now.
Я не могу
The
сейчас
Mobius
использовать силы Мебиуса.
What?
I noticed it right after we liberated the castle. I couldn't work out why myself. It was so sudden.
No! Is this why you blew us off saying to ask the Queen ourselves?
Sorry, Uni.
Oh, love.
I suspect it must
Я
be
подозреваю,
Zed.
это может быть Зед.
Huh?
The power of Mobius. It's
Сила
part of the flow
Мебиуса.
and fabric of the world.
Это
What is permitted
часть ткани мира.
and what is prohibited is subject to Zed's whims.
И Зед
Even
решает,
with
что
Origin,
дозволено.
not every Mobius knows of his existence.
But I was able to use the Ouroboros powers.
The power you currently wield is, let's say, external to the flow. Even Zed himself cannot grasp what's
Зед не
beyond
может
his reach.
добраться до силы
Therein is
Уробороса.
my hope based.
Вот на что полагалась надежда.
We're still
Моя.
stuck, though. We know where to go, but we're kind of dead in the water here.
How to tackle the vortex, then? Mr. Salmon.
Mr. Salmon was, that Nopon from the city.
Yeah. Recall what he said about a ship that could brave the great sea. Ultimate vessel.
Ультимативная лодка.
That right. Even vortexing raging great sea not slow advance. It'd go down in history as queen of boats. Still work in progress, but sure to bring to fruition someday. It's someone's dream.
Yeah, he did say that. Something about it being able to take on stormy weather.
Wait, wasn't that a work in progress, though?
I think he might have been drawing up blueprints.
Whatever Mr. Salmon said, he was pretty ardent about it.
Which must mean...
There might be a way to get there, after all. All right, let's go.
Мы можем
Yeah.
найти Самону, узнать, что там с
Finally,
лодкой, и на
our
ней
lucky
плыть.
break.
Looks like this place was worth the trip.
Better hurry. I hardly imagine Mobius will stand idly by.
Agreed.
И на королеву такие все забили. Не?
Your Majesty!
Huh?
Thanks a lot.
Mm.
Things are looking up.
Sure.
Где ответы? Где Рекс? Где Пайра? Не, мне нужны ответы.
I think I understand. If you're looking for someone, he'll be in maintenance, same as usual. I'll send someone to get you. Just head on over.
Many thanks. We'll be outside the Cloud Keep.
Что за знак вопросика? А. Вот тут. А, это колония Омега, которая... Так, я не понял, в какую сторону-то нам идти. Ой, нам вниз. Как вы оказались здесь раньше меня? Ай. Так, нет, не сюда.
These entrance stairs are super long. Hey, that gives me an idea.
You want to do some sprints after?
Уи. А вон уже, собственно, и наш транспорт ждет нас. Нет, а может сама чем-нибудь себя займем, да? Новый Сити.
I'm just glad the people in the city made it through unscathed.
Это что такое? Привет.
Me too. It's a huge weight off my mind.
We've made some new friends.
Что происходит вообще? Где мы,
We've been
кстати,
to quite a few
находимся?
places now.
А, Сити. Просто Сити теперь в море будет, да? Ладно. Будем исследовать его после того, как спасем мир. А, вот и сам он.
Ah, friends mean old Butte. She tucked away, all cozy in dock number 3.
What? Really?
У нас есть лодка.
Curious?
We are.
All righty. Then please follow Sam on to port.
Ну, угу. Так, а порт Кадензии. Так, окей, а если мы тут сейчас... По идее, мы тут ели, да?
I've been craving some downtime.
Да, это странная пицца, которая не пицца. Как-то интерьер Сити не поменялся, он просто передислоцировался. Так, хорошо, если нам надо в регион Кадензия. Во. Во. Вот сюда.
Oh, a container. Oh, seriously? It's right there, but there's no way to it.
Так. Нам нужно в док номер 3, где есть лодка. Тайный проход. А вот и ультимативная лодка, я так понимаю, да?
So this is it. The ship that can conquer the Great Sea's vortex.
Sweet! And you got it all ready, too.
It's like a different beast from what we've been using.
I'd venture to call it a masterwork. There's a real sense of power behind this craft.
Please not to get garments in twist. This is just hull.
Just the hull.
Key elements of engine not quite ready yet. Ship without engine is like
Ну,
a
тут
light torpedo
двигателей
round without
нету.
filling of tasty sausage.
That crime against cuisine. Torpedo wrap without tasty sausage like ship without engine.
Mr. Salmon, what is it the engine needs?
А и что нужно сделать,
To be
чтобы...
precise, just need core component. Is this part here, and still need 6 more to make.
6
Unfortunately,
таких надо,
only
да?
have this one here.
I've seen that metal before. It's the same as Noah's sword, right?
Yeah. Looks like it.
Also, it's same as metal that go inside fancy eye patches of lost numbers. Friends know eye patches block Mobius tracking, surely?
Yeah, we heard that from Monica.
That because eye patch emits special wavelengths. This here shows sources of such waves. Points of light on map indicate where metal can be located. But Samon could not visit. Every place is fearsome scary.
Can't you just use the metal from the eye patches?
Those important equipment for lost numbers, so no can do. And even if could, metal is stretched into thin foil, making total amount not sufficient.
That's a shame.
Mia, look over here.
Yeah, the Cloud Keep. It's that thing that the Queen had.
Mr. Salmon, so if we got you 6 more, you could complete the ship?
Naturally. With that can make ship with power and defense that weather any storm or hole in sea.
How long would it take to build?
Много времени
What do you
займет
think, 3 days,
строительство.
tops?
Типа 3 дня.
Wow, that's real snappy.
Good, as time is of the essence.
All right, let's crack on.
Yeah. Mr. Salmon, don't you worry. We'll get you
Мы
your parts.
принесем вам нужные части.
Meh.
Не? Он теперь показывает, где хранится этот металл в пределах 2 километров. Ну, теперь до 200 метров. Он проапгрейдил это.
What kind of place is this?
Так, нам надо вернуться. Да не туда, вот сюда. А конкретно вот сюда.
I didn't expect we'd be going back to meet the Queen again so soon.
Она все это время стояла из балкона, пялилась, что ли?
What? Why are you here again?
Почему вы сюда вернулись?
What?
Oh,
Eh?
Ah.
The Gears of Origin. What fate that they would be the ones to guide you.
Ouroboros and the Sword of the End have. They brought us this far, so I wouldn't be surprised.
I understand. Well, in that case, I will gladly concede it.
You knew we'd be coming back though, right?
Ну,
It
ты
was
же
all
знала,
a
что
part
мы
of your
вернемся
grand
обратно.
design, yeah?
The future must be sculpted with one's own hands. Something like that?
Она такая, нет.
Right, certainly. The future isn't something you can just be given. You do have to reach for it with your own hands, yes.
Даже став королевой, не осталась ней.
Well, that's the first. 5 left to go.
A promising start.
yeah. Could be worse. Keep going like this, and job done.
Thank you, Majesty. I promise you, we won't waste this gift.
Wait a moment.
Подождите.
How will you access Origin, even
А
with the
как
ship?
вы достигнете
I mean,
истоков даже с
We're gonna
кораблем?
plunge into the great sea's vortex.
And after that? Origin is protected on every side by thick armor plating. You think you'll find a berth?
Думаете, найдете
I
способ
guess,
проникнуть в истоки?
Maybe?
Да.
For starters, we don't even know Origin's general schematic.
Мы же не знаем
We're going in blind.
схему. Идем вслепую.
Take this.
What's this?
Арт.
Is this Origin?
A certain Nopon engineer was involved on the Agnian side of Origin's construction. That's an early blueprint left behind from those days. The Great Sea's vortex is likely born from the force field emitted by this middle part, amplified by the structure built up around the circumference. That would be my best guess, anyway. As for the original purpose of the structure, it was a device to deploy a field to protect the facility while it generated an omnistatic space. Consequently, this middle section here, it lacks the armored shell, making it Origin's only weak point.
So then, basically, this is our entrance.
Enter the vortex, and then using its flow, break through to the inside. Once you are within, destroy the force field generator at the center. That's the trick.
Yes, I see.
However, the internal structure of Origin may well have been heavily modified by Zed. Even after you make it in, you must be on your guard.
Understood. We'll be fully prepared.
Huh. You gotta hand it to the Queen, though. How could anyone know all that?
Shocking, I know.
Absolutely. I simply cannot believe this.
Come on, you lot. Make your minds up already, will you? By the way, after you
Кстати,
met up with Em, you were sleeping here all this
после того,
time,
как ты
right?
встретилась с Сэм, ты спала здесь
Yes.
все это время, правильно?
So then, how did you know we'd become
Так как ты узнала, что мы стали Уроборосом?
happened at the castle as well.
Even as I sleep,
Даже если я сплю, я
information on
учусь.
everything in this world collects right here.
Информация со всего мира собирается вот здесь.
Thank you so much for all this. I promise you, we will seize the future.
Не, я все еще жду ответов, где Рекс и Пайро. Так, у нас один кусочек есть. Он нашел еще 2 места, значит, нам надо отправиться и искать сей металл. Опять в море шариться. Не хочу в море шариться. Вот здесь он. Ну-ка, поехали. Оу.
Oh,
Припасы, пойдемте заберем их.
Judging by the trajectory, it must have landed near.
Они, по-моему, здесь уже падали, но мы их не забрали, потому что волки были слишком высокого уровня, да. А сейчас нам все
It'd be a waste not to
нипочем.
claim it at this point.
okay, let's get it open.
No problem.
Так, кстати, что там по классам? Там никто еще не созрел научиться чему-то новому. Нет. Я все жду, что Ланс научится вот сюда одеваться. Мне кажется, это было бы прям достойно. Ладно, пойдемте искать кусок металла. Ну, твари 61 уровня. Пофиг. Подраться решили. Ну ладно. Ну, кстати, мы 60 уровня. Они даже чуть, они все еще чуть сильнее нас. Но это нас не остановит, потому что мы великий уроборос. Там снова огребают. Я почти ульту зарядил. Ну давай, мы почти зарядили ульту. Я хочу на нее посмотреть. О. Это все? Ну ладно. Я ожидал чего-нибудь более эпичного. Ну давай, умирай уже. Спасибо. Так вот, продолжим с... Вопрос только, как сюда залезть. Так, мы дошли до края мира. Почему здесь край мира вообще находится? Может, это с этой стороны? О, смотрите-ка, еще одна штучка. С фабрикатором, которую мы можем починить. Да боже, этот... Трое, они меня как-то двигают неприлично. Так. Один есть. Идем дальше. Чё по хилу? Так. Еще четверо. А, вот этих надо. Тычек. И как мы их доставать будем? Вверху? Нет. Оп. Где все? Все наверху остались? Да блин, где все-то? Фига она меня подвинула такая. Ну давай, я почти залез. Осталась последняя. Мы можем ее как-то достать? Оп, достали. Ну все, можно перезапускать этот Феронис. Да. We
We'll make the most of you, promise.
This was a nice find.
We'll make the most of you, promise.
Папана.
We've made some new friends.
Чем нас порадует этот фабрикатор?
Oh, so that's how they're doing.
Давайте, как обычно, по 2 раза его запустим.
I'm getting peckish. Do we have any snacks?
62 уровень, отлично.
I definitely feel stronger.
Так, что на тему крафта гемов у нас тут? Что-нибудь можем сделать? Нет, но мы можем сделать вот так. Просто чтобы он у нас был. О.
That's how it's done.
Давайте так.
All finished.
И почистим одежду.
Everyone got their strength back?
Так, теперь продолжим, собственно, искать А что мы искали? О, вот это мы искали.
The origin metal signal was coming from around here, right?
Let's sniff it out. That's rare.
We've been spotted.
У кого какие проблемы? О, привет. О, еще и птичка подсоединилась. Вы подумайте.
Too easy. Come after me, and that's what you get.
If only you didn't charge off on your own.
Короче, вот оно вот где-то вот на этом куске должно быть. Правильно? Мы где-то рядом. Вон туда наверх. Ой, отвали.
How about here?
Hey, this one means
Агрессивная крольчатина тоже идет нафиг.
They're getting reinforcements.
Или не идет? А вот он. Привет. Давайте избавимся от агрессивных кроликов, и можно будет забрать то, зачем мы пришли сюда.
It means there were no holes in my strategy.
Отлично. Мы его нашли. Осталось 4. Так, теперь надо идти искать металл в Кадензии. Но мы это уже будем делать с вами в следующей серии. Спасибо, что вы были со мной. Я надеюсь, увидимся когда-нибудь в ближайшее время. Пока-пока.